We were on the work day and he tried to point out it and he almost fell on him. Like he pulled it and like he fell over. How to get like I don't really yeah, with Oaks. Yeah. What last time? Sapp?
Five minutes.
What I want to say, I like
Yeah, we do.
oh, and what is the readability?
3 minutes. Okay. All right. So tell me, what were some positive points about readability, conciseness, or general usability that you saw in these documents? Yes?
Like the index at the very beginning made it really easy to follow along every single step of the design process that they took.
Okay. So there was a very well done index in this particular document. Yeah.
Just make sure that if you include the Gantt chart, then make it readable.
Oh.
Having the audience to like zoom in or something.
Okay, so Gantt charts are really helpful in terms of understanding the design process, but sometimes they can be tricky to format because the writing, the print on them can be so small, it's almost impossible to read in a print document. So finding a way to make them usable in the print document is a challenge. All right, what else? Yes?
So keeping the font the same throughout the document, not changing the font randomly?
Actually, it's incredibly hard. When you have multiple people writing a communal document, the font almost always does change in the document. It's something to be very aware of because you do want a common look for the document. You want one font.
Just like Command O and then just Control O and then just.
Yeah, Control All. Yeah. Yep. Any others? Yes.
Just like make sure to also have uniform like structure and formatting, like if you're gonna go between like bullet points or numbers or letters or something.
Yeah. So bullet points, numerical outlines, alphabetical outlines, you don't want to switch back and forth between them. So having your team decide this is the format we're going with and then sticking with it is going to help a lot with the readability, particularly when the document has been sustained over multiple semesters. People forget to look and see that they are maintaining the same format throughout the document. Any others? Okay, so what are your action items based on the feedback that you've gotten in this round of the peer review process? Yes?
One of we had just listed on our like
easily see like which are like the main contributors of the budget and easily be able to piece them so having to read them.
That's a really great action item, to use a pie chart for for budgets. But anytime a chart or a visual display of information is going to quickly display information to an external reviewer is going to be an asset for your team. So defaulting to a visual display of information that a human brain can take in more quickly than just a list of information is going to be a really good best practice for formatting in your document. Any other action items? Yes.
I got feedback that like we had good design specifications, but they weren't fleshed out enough.
Okay.
They were a little vague, and that's likely because I know what's going on. Obviously, they don't. Like external design reviewers don't as much.
It's true. Being aware of the fact that you have internalized knowledge about the project and the people who are coming in for the external design review do not have that context, and understanding that you need to move that knowledge outside of your body into the paper is actually the hardest part of the design document, right? Figuring out what other people need to know from your internalized knowledge in order to be able to understand the project is going to be one of the biggest challenges of the design document, without going into too much detail, just enough to be able to contextualize the entire project in, 20 minutes, right? Any other final action items? Yes?
Like this may be going through and actually reading everything word for word, making sure it flows and it doesn't have like sentences that are way too short and doesn't really fit in there, or missing commas or
Yes. So proofreading is really important, and oftentimes teams, God love you all, you are very busy people. Oftentimes the document is created last minute, right? I think we live in a world of reality. You're all doing this right before the design reviewers walk in the door. But make sure that someone is responsible for proofreading the document, okay? Maybe you have some people who are responsible for writing it and some people who are responsible for proofreading it. You don't want the same person proofreading who is writing, because they will miss the errors, okay? So even if you do an internal peer review where you switch the document, that can reduce the number of errors considerably. All right, well, thank you for coming tonight. I hope that this was helpful to you. Good luck during your design reviews.